Okay. If I will open that file with my vi command /etc/shadow, shadow. Is my voice breaking, guys?
Yeah, no problem. Okay, that's okay.
Is it
It's
breaking?
getting
Is it breaking?
breaking. Yeah.
It will happen actually. I'm having some network error. Okay, so let's come into that file and we will check if I'm going to last shift G. Can you see here, guys? It is written Himanshu, then some encrypted password it is written here. Can you see here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So how many parameters? Just write it down. Okay, let me add any user and I'm not going to give any password to the user. Let me do that. Okay, let me add another user add Himanshu1 and enter. I will open that file /etc/shadow shift G. So write it down this. So can you tell me how many parameters we have inside this /etc/shadow file? Can you tell me, guys, how many parameters we have in /etc/shadow file?
6.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. 9 parameters we have. Okay, write it down. We will see. So those column also write it down. After 7, there are 3 columns, right? So to just write it down from this to this, from Himanshu to the last column. There are 9 parameters we have. We will discuss one by one. Okay, written guys.
Sir, could you make the font a little bit larger?
Okay, okay. Let Is it fine now?
Furkan, you can zoom in.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm zooming still, but
okay. Uh, sorry. What happened?
he was saying to me to zoom in, but it's still very
One
small.
plus.
Still it is in.
I felt like it's very small. That's why I asked you to zoom in.
Topper.
And how could we zoom the font size? Guys, in terminal, there is a shortcut key called Control Shift then plus. Control
Yes,
minus.
sir.
Control minus for zoom out.
Yes, sir.
Just note it down also. It is required. Control Shift plus. If you will put that, it will increase the font size. And if you will put Control minus, it will decrease the font size. Okay, have you written this one? Total parameter, total those things.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the first parameter we have, guys? The username, correct? The Himanshu1, that is my user.
Yes.
Yes. Then the next one is what? What is the next one? So what is the next one we have?
Colon double exclamation mark.
Yes.
Colon.
So where the password will store, okay?
Okay.
This is the parameter where the password will store. Guys, for the Himanshu user, I already have given the password. But for the Himanshu1 user, I have not given the password, correct? Yes. See, guys. So for the Himanshu user, I have already given the password. So this password is known as your encrypted password. This is the encrypted password is given to the Himanshu user. Okay, I have given the password as Red Hat, but it is showing like this format. Getting it? As I have not given the password to the Himanshu1 user, it is showing only exclamation mark. Got it? Once I will give the password to the Himanshu1 user, it will show you this type of format, like this type of encrypted format. It will show you. Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice breaking now also, or it is clear?
No, sir. Clear.
It is clear. No? Naresh, are you getting or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. The next thing is what? 18,000. How much it is? 18,571. So write it down. What is the next parameter we have? Dates since January 1st, 1970. 1970. That password was last
Can you repeat,
changed.
please?
So what is it?
Date since January 1st, 1970. From the January 1st, 1972 till date, 5th November 2020. So this is the all total days, 18,571. Okay.
Sir, can you repeat it?
The dates since January 1st, 1970. The dates since January 1st, 1970. That password was last changed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The next is what? The minimum number of days required between password changes. Write it down. The minimum number of days required between password changes.
Which one? 0?
Yes, this zeroth one. The fourth parameter. The minimum number of days required between password changes. Okay. The minimum number of days required between the password changes. That is the number of days left before the, okay, that is the number of days, that is the number of days, the number of days left before the user is allowed to change his password.
Number of page, sir. Page.
Days,
Okay.
DAYs, days. The number of days the user is allowed to change his password.
Can you explain this, sir?
Okay, just write it down. Written. The minimum
Yes.
number of days required between password changes. That is the number of days. The number of days just left before the user is allowed to change his password. That means, what does that mean? Naresh, can you explain this one? It is clearly mentioned here.
See, number of days. There are only 0 days to change the user to change the password.
I will change to 2 days. If I will give 2 there, I can also change the parameters, guys. However, we also change the parameter in /etc/shadow file. Okay. So if I will change to 2 here, the fourth parameter I will change to 2. That means it will 2 days left. We have to change the password. The user is allowed to change the password. Okay. Minimum 2 days it will be left. Getting it or not?
Okay, sir.
If I will put here 3, then 3 days left. The user is allowed to change the password. If I am putting here 0 means, that means anybody, means this user, the root user can change the password anytime. Getting it now? No?
Are you using the screen? Your screen has been stuck, I guess, or you're not explaining on it.
No. I'm just sharing the screen. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, your cursor is moving.
Yeah, right now it's showing.
So if you
This
put 3
0,
there,
then 3 days will left. The user is allowed to change the password. That if I will put 0 means any day you can change the password. Okay.
So if you put
Like,
3 days, in that 3 days, I cannot change the password, right?
no, you can't change the password.
Okay.
Okay. Then next one is what? The maximum number of days. Write it down. The fifth one, the maximum number of days the password is valid. So till 5 times 9, the password will valid. Okay. After that, the password will expire automatically. 5 times 9. So the maximum number of days the password is valid. Written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So understood what is the fifth one? Fifth parameter. The maximum number of days the password is valid. That means 5 times 9. Suppose after 5 times 9, after 1 day, the password will automatically expire. Okay. Got it or not?
Yes,
Then
sir.
we will move to the next one. That is our warning field. So write it down. What is this? The number of days before password is to expire. The number of days before the password is to expire. The number of days before the password is to expire. The password is to expire. The number of days before the password is to expire. That user is warned. One WARNT. Okay. That user is warned. Are you writing this or not?
Yes, sir.
Right.
That user is warned that his password must be changed. That his password must be changed. What does that mean? This warning field. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what does that mean? This warning field means warning parameter. I have put it here 7, guys. So that means guys, you are using suppose Geo. So you all have, I think you are allowed to use the Geo SIM. So when the recharge will finish, like your plan will finish before 7 or 10 days, you are getting any notification, right? Your plan is going to expire. Just please recharge, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
Yes, sir.
Same thing like here, guys. So when your password is going to expire before 7 days, you will get one warning that your password is going to expire. Please change your password. Got it or not? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Got it. All of you, please, if you are not getting, please let me know, guys. I will explain again. Now, hello.
Yeah, got it. Got it.
Fine. Is my voice breaking still, or it is fine, guys? Guys, please let me know when my voice is breaking. Okay.
No, when you ask that time it is clear. In between it is bad.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
But
sir,
okay,
seven
manage.
seven is the number of days before the password is expired. The user is warned, right?
Yes,
So
user
when
will
will
want.
it?
Like,
When will
what
this
is the
give up
maximum? Okay, what is the maximum number we have? Maximum days, 5 times 9,
5
right?
times 9?
Yes.
Yes.
So when it will be 99992, you will
Okay.
get one warning that your
Okay.
password is going to expire. Please change the password.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then next is what the seventh field we have, that is known as inactive field. Okay, write it down. Inactive field. What does that mean? The number of days after password expires. The number of days after the password expires.
Sir, what is the seventh parameter?
Inactive field. Inactive. This one, inside this double column. Okay, column for the first column, second column inside. This is also one field, and it is known as
Inactive?
inactive field. So it is known as the number of days after password expires. The number of days after password expires. After password expires, that account is disabled. That account is disabled.
Done, sir.
Okay, so what is this inactive field, guys? It is just like a grace period. Suppose your password is going to expire on 5 times 9. You want some more days, I want. So you can just change, you can just put there 5 this in this. So after 5 days, the password will expire. Okay, getting it or not?
Yes.
This
What
is
is
just
the
like a
maximum days we could give there, sir?
grace grace period. If you are giving 5, then 5 times 9 plus 5. After that, it will disable the password.
Yes, sir.
It will the password will
The
expire.
maximum number of days we could give.
You can give
Can we
any
give?
days. You can no, you can give, yes, you can give. You can give any
Okay.
days to that. Okay. Okay. So the next field was expire field. The next one, the 8th number field, expire field.
Is it expired field?
Expired field FIELD field. Okay, so in expired field, if you are putting 1 or 2, after 2 days it will expire. The password will expire. It will be like that. Okay, suppose I want after 2 days it should like the password will expire. So what is the value we have to give, guys? After 2 days it will the password should expire. What is the value we have to give?
2.
No, we have to
1,
give
0, 1.
18,573. We have to give 18,573. Got it?
Okay.
Yes, we have to give 18,573. That means I just have changed means it is 571. I have given so that it is 18,571. After that, it will if I will put 573, then it will disable the password, right? Are you getting or not, guys? Why you're not telling anything?
No, sir, this was a bit confusing.
No, it will be confused actually. So which field you have confused? The
Experience field.
last one.
Expired field. Yes.
Expired field. Expired field.
Yes.
See, so in expired field, I won't after 2 days it will expire the password. It should expire my password. Okay. So today, what is the date? Today, what is the days? 18,571. Correct. From 1972 to okay, I have not told this one. Okay, write it down. Days since January 1st, 1970 in expiry 1st, 1970. Days since January 1st, 1970, that account is disabled. That account is disabled. The account is disabled. Okay, you have to calculate from 1970, guys. 1970 January 1st, when you are going to expire. Suppose right now, if I'm giving the password, that is 18,571 days from 1970, correct?
Sir, I couldn't get you.
Listen. So today's date is what? Today's day is what? 18,571. Yes or no? From 1970 January 1st. The third parameter, I told you this one, right?
Sir, could you write on the screen once so that we could get a better
Okay,
explanation?
Okay, wait. So which one? Expire field, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in expire field, what I have told you, dates since January 1st, 1970, that account is visible. Okay. So what does that mean? The last
And
parameter.
what is this, sir, and why it is disabled? And I
No,
didn't get
I'm
this.
see. So last parameter, it is what you have to. If
Sir, your
you
voice is
want
breaking.
to expire your password after 2 or 3 days, suppose, is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose I want that after 2 days, my password should expire. Okay. Whatever the password I have given to the user, it should expire. Okay.
Okay.
I have given the password today, that is today's date from the 1970 is 18,751, something like that. It is 18,000 something was the right 18,000
571.
571, right? Today's date. I am giving the password and I want it should expire the password after 2 days. Then after 2 days, what will be the days?
Okay,
18,
okay.
18,573. 573. So in that place, if you are giving 18,573, then after 2 days, it will expire the password. Got it right now? Or still you have
Okay.
doubt?
And why it is counting from the 1970?
So when the Unix was invented.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Sir, I
So
thought 71 is the year.
which one? 1970.
71. 18,571, no, sir.
18,571 is the days.
Days, days.
No,
I'm
Okay,
telling
okay.
days,
number
days
of days from that
from the
day.
1970 January 1st. From the January 1st, 1970 to till date.
Okay,
5th,
okay.
5th November 2020, it is 18,571. If you will calculate also, you can find it. 18,571. Okay.
Okay.
Got it? What are the parameters?
One
Okay,
second,
okay,
Himansh.
sir.
Yes, please, Naresh.
No, I don't find, I mean, much difference between inactive field and expiry field. See, even
Inactive
in
field means what? Inactive field means what? It will just like a grace period. Okay. Suppose your password is going to expire in 5 times 9 days. Okay. After these days, your password is going to expire. Correct.
correct.
Suppose I want after 5 days it will expire. That means 99999 plus 5. So just 5 is a grace period. Okay. If I will put 5 there, it will give after it will the password will expire after 9999 plus 5 days. After that, it will the password will expire.
Okay.
Got it? That is what your inactive field. It is a grace period. Okay. Then
So,
yes.
can you quickly go from the starting and to the end?
Okay, sure. The first one is user, second one is password, right? And the third one is what? The days since January 1st, 1970. Correct?
Okay.
The fourth parameter. Then fifth one is
Yes.
what? The fifth one is what? Minimum number of days left before the user is allowed to change the password. Correct?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
If I will put minimum 2 days, after 2 days you can change the password. Otherwise you can't change the password. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then maximum. The next one is maximum, right? That means maximum after this, the password will expire. Okay. After 5 times 9, the password will automatically expire. Okay. The
Okay, sir.
next one is what? Warning period. So before 7 days, when your password is going to expire, before 7 days, you will get a warning. You will get a notification that your password is going to expire. Please change your password. Got it?
Okay.
I know my voice is breaking, right? Is my voice breaking?
Yeah, a little
Why the
bit in
people saying
between.
that?
It's okay, sir.
Okay. And the next thing is what? Inactive field, grace period, right? Suppose my password is going to expire in 5 times 9. I want it should expire after 5 days. After 5 times 9 plus 5. I want after that period it will expire my password. So I can give 5 there. Okay. Then after it is expire field. Expire field means what? If I will give, if I want after 2 days, after changing the password means today's days is 18,571 date. If I want to if I want to expire the password after 2 days, we have to add +2 here. 18,571 +2. That means 18,573. It will expire the password. Okay. And the next field is what, guys? This one is also one field. After this column, this is what. This is one also. It is a field. Okay. So it, for the future purpose, the Red Hat is given this parameter, guys. For the future purpose, if Red Hat wants to add any parameter over here, he can add it. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Last parameter. So there is how many parameters in /etc/shadow file?
9.
9 parameters. So what is the last parameter we have?
Future purpose.
Yes, for the future purpose, where if Red Hat is giving any other parameters over here, he can add after that. Okay. And also, guys, we can change all those parameters by the help of command chh. Let me show you that. chh command. Chh. So I want to see all the options. So how can I see, guys, all the options? I told you this command. How can I see all the options of a command? In user mode, we have discussed. Yes, Ragini, you told.
Help.
Yes, hyphen help. If we will put hyphen help, you can see that.
Someone is telling me this.
Sorry, which command?
chh. So you can see here, guys, -d to change the last date. Okay. Then -e, you can change the expiry date. -i, give the inactive. Okay. Those things you can change everything. So W, warning. R is not required. So root directory is not required. So -M, maximum days you can change. -small m, minimum days you can change.
Sir, what is ch?
Ch, it is a command to change all the parameters of etc shadow file.
All parameters of
etc shadow file.
okay.
Likewise,
Shadow. Okay.
likewise, we have given for the /etc/password, we have given user mode command.
Yes.
Right? Naresh, are you getting or not?
Yeah.
Yes. So here we are using chh command to change the parameter of /etc/shadow.
Okay.
Yes. And for you, the task that you can change with this parameters. Okay, we have to change with this all the options you have to use while practicing. Okay, I won't tell anything. Just practice. If you are getting any error, then tell me. Okay, this is for your
That's the
practice.
same thing. See,
Yes. Just put chh. Then what is the number you have to give? Then what is the username? That's it.
So CH is a keyword. It has any meaning of it?
chh, change age. It is like that.
Okay.
Yes, Naresh, you have told something.
Yeah. CH, it's nothing but chase, right? CHAGE, that is the
AG,
command.
not change. It is change.
Chase, yeah.
CH age to me change age. Okay.
It's basically change age of password.
It is basically change the pass. So etc password parameters. That whatever the parameters, 9 parameters we have, it helps to change the parameters. Okay. Guys, we already have changed in with user mode command. No?
Yes, sir.
User mode command, we have changed the parameters of /etc/password file. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So likewise, this chh command we are using to change the parameters of /etc/shadow file.
Okay.
So you will be having a task that you have to change all the parameter once. Okay, just add the user and change the parameter, all the parameters by the help of chh command. Okay, you have the options -d for last date, -e for expired date. You can give like that. Okay, that suppose, okay, let me tell Atik, if I want to change the expired date with 18,573, how can I change? CHH -e 18,573, then the username Himanshu 1. Correct? Hello?
Sir, can you tell once again connectivity issues in my place?
Listen. Suppose I want to change the expiry date, that I want to give that 18,573. Is it clear
Okay.
now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how can I change it? So CHH, then -E, because I'm going to change the expiry date.
Expired date, exactly.
Then 18,573, then space, then the username Himanshu 1. It will change.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you have the task. You have to practice with those options. Okay.
Okay, sir. Like in user mode, we could change every parameter in a single line. In this also you can do, right?
Yes. We can also do that. Do
Okay.
in CHS command also. Okay. Yes. So next to
So
that,
will
guys.
you,
Yes, Naresh.
so you will give the permissions to the root users, right?
Which permissions?
But we are the normal users, no? Then how can we create users?
No. You have already root user in your system. When you have installed, there is a root user, right?
Yeah, correct, correct.
So yes, you can log in through your root user and you can give the password to the user and you can change the parameters also, right?
Okay.
Okay. Next to that, suppose somebody has know the password of your user. Suppose I'm adding one more user. User add. Suppose PP user. Okay. So I have added this user, guys. Okay. Suppose PP user I have added. I'm giving the password to the PP user. Password PP. Enter. And password I'm giving as Red Hat and Red Hat. Okay. Now, guys, you can also lock your password. Suppose somebody has know the password of your sorry. Suppose somebody has know your password also, he can't able to log in with your user. Okay, we can lock the password. So how can we lock the password, guys? We're having one command called password -l and then the username pp. Enter. So what happened? Password lock. So password lock. That means if somebody has know the password also, he can't able to switch the user to pp. Suppose pp user is me. Okay, and Naresh is another user. Naresh knows my password. For the PP user, password is Red Hat. Naresh knows. Okay, if I will lock the like if I will lock the password, Naresh can't switch to the PP user now.
So
Are
in
you
this
getting?
scenario, Naresh is also a root user, right?
It doesn't matter. I told you from the root user, if you're moving to normal user, it won't ask the password. Correct?
Okay.
But from the normal user, when switching to the normal user, it is asking it will ask the password. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. So let me move to the student user. I'm in which user? Student user, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now student knows that password of PP is Red Hat.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
Now if I will move to PP user now, PP user, and I'm putting the password as Red Hat. And now what it is showing here, guys? Authentication failure. Why?
Because you're a normal
Because
user.
I have no.
Lock the password.
I
No,
locked the
mention as you
password.
lock it. Yes.
I locked the password.
Lock the password.
Got it, Ragini? Yes. So I can lock the password with the help of password -l command. Okay, password then space -l then the username. We can lock the password. Suppose somebody has know your password, so you can't able to switch to your user. Why? Because you have locked your password. Okay. Now how could we unlock your password? Let me come to the root user. And how can we unlock the password with password -u. Password -u then the user pp. Now any user can switch to the pp user. Let me move to the student. I will again move to PP user. Then I'm putting password as red hat. Yes, it is moving to the, it is switching to the PP user, right? But it is showing also one error that last failed login, correct? Why it was failed on that time? Because I was logged my password. Right now I have unlocked my password. Getting it or not?
Yes, sir.
Write it down. These two commands, password -l, password -u. Guys, if you're getting any queries, like if you're getting any doubts, please ask me on that time. Okay.
See, if you have locked the password, uh, see, maybe, the second user might not be, logging it. But as a primary user, as a initial user, you can log into that.
Primary users, actually,
mean,
I'm not getting.
no. See, uh, the same example what we discussed. See, you are the okay one user, and your password is known to me, right?
Mhm.
So you locked the password.
Mhm.
So I cannot, I cannot log in it.
You can't log in. Okay.
But can you log in?
Yes, I can log. I already have logged in, right? Don't know what happened, Naresh. I already have logged in, right? With PP user, I already have logged in. Now, otherwise, okay. So if you, okay, you are telling about if you are locking any password for the PP user, right? PP user can log into to that self user or not? You are telling like that
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you are logged into the PP user, you can also switch from the root user, no? If you want, so if you will switch from the root user, it won't ask the password.
It won't
Correct?
ask. Okay.
Yes, at
Got
that time we will do that.
it. Got it.
So from the root user, if you are moving to any normal user, it won't ask the password. Okay. Yes. Understood all of you. So this is what your guys user management and your password. User management and how to give the password to the user, then those password information. Then we will discuss about your group management. Write it down. Group management. And yesterday we have discussed one question, one thing. I told you also I will definitely ask this question, and Naresh will tell me the answer. Please don't see the copy. What is primary group? Naresh, please don't see the copy, please. And tell me
Yeah.
what is primary
Can you
group?
repeat?
Start
What
your
is
video
primary
call.
group? Sorry, what happened, Atik?
No,
Okay.
Naresh, if he starts his
Group?
video camera
No.
so we can see if he's turning his pages.
No,
No.
it won't be like that.
Prior to
Okay,
that, what is
Naresh,
that? I mean,
how can we?
what's
So
the
okay,
topic?
what is the group management? Group management. Naresh, what is primary group?
Yeah.
I discussed yesterday. Dagini, what is primary group?
If we create any user ID, then automatically the group creates for that user. So that group is known as primary group. You got me?
It will be correct, but it will be incorrect.
Sir, user
Okay.
mode hyphen
Atik, what is
hyphen
primary group?
help.
Wait, what?
Hyphen
No,
help if we put
I'm talking about what is primary group.
primary
Just
group.
give me the
If we create
definition.
a
Just
user,
give me the
then
definition.
automatically a group ID is created. But that
Group
group
ID?
ID is
Group ID will
defaultly.
create, but no.
But the group ID
Naresh.
has default username. That username is.
Yes, it is correct. So listen, what is primary group, guys? Whenever you are creating one user with that particular name, one group will create. Correct? and that group is known as your primary group. These things
It
I
will
already have
create by
discussed
its
yesterday,
own,
correct?
sir.
Yes, it will create by its own. Yes, it
Okay,
will
like as
automatically create. Okay, so
default.
if I'm creating one Himanshu user, Himanshu group will automatically create. If Himanshu user is created, one user ID is given to the Himanshu user. Correct? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, sir.
If Himanshu user is added, Himanshu group will also add. That means Himanshu group it means add. That means it has also group ID, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
that is known as primary
Primary
uh,
group.
group.
Primary group. Yes.
And
Okay. So write it down. Okay. Wait. What? Okay. Please tell.
how can we know that what is the ID of that group and what is it? I'm asking.
ID of the group we will discuss in this chapter. Okay. Group and
Okay, okay.
so before that, write it down. What is group, guys? Okay. Write it down. Group is nothing but the logical collection of some system resources. When we build together the users, we can create a groups, right? Likewise, just think about your WhatsApp group, guys. Okay, total like WhatsApp group is how to create, how to become one admin, how admin can add the users inside the group. That is what. Okay, we will discuss in this chapter. So, okay, group management. What is group? Write it down. Group is nothing but logical collection of system resources.
Logical.
Logical collection of system resources. System resources means users who can use the system. Okay.
Logical connection of system.
Logical collection, not connection. Collection of some system resources.
Done.
Okay. So next is what? There are two types of group. One is primary group, another is secondary group. There are two types of group we have. One is primary, another is secondary.
Done.
Okay. So, and write it down in your own way. What is primary group? What is primary group? Okay, write it down. Those groups are automatically created by user primary group. Those groups are automatically created by user primary group.
Created by
User primary group. User primary group means whenever you are adding the user, the group will create. That group is known as primary group. And what is secondary group? You guys are not watching IPL? Atik, I think.
yes, sir.
So today there is a match, right? You guys are not watching the IPL? Naresh? Naresh? You're not watching IPL?
Yeah, watching today. No,
Today there is a great match.
supposed to watch.
Mumbai versus.
Yeah.
Who will win? They can directly go to the final, right?
Yes.
You should have to watch. Okay, so let's talk about the secondary group. What is secondary group? Write it down. Those groups are created by the groupadd command. Those groups are created by the groupadd command.
Created by?
Created by
Groupadd command. Groupadd command. That means manually created by us. We can create the group. Okay. Groupadd. GROUPADD. Groupadd command. Okay, so write it down. 1 second.
Mumbai Indians 174 for 5, sir.
174
For 5.
left over.
More 18 point. Now 18 point second over is going on, sir.
What is the 170?
4.
174.
9.5 something. 9.5.
Yes, 9.449. Mumbai will win, sir, pakka. 174 in 18.2 overs. Now they'll hit 190 to 100.
Okay. Okay.
Hardik Pandya and Ishan Kishan.
So write it down. The commands we are going to discuss. Group part. I told you yesterday how can we delete the user? Someone has turned this topic. Is that question? I think you.
Sorry, sir.
Someone has turned this topic. I think you. Okay.
User delete, sir.
How to delete the user?
User delete.
User del.
User del space
Then?
-r.
So why are
-r
giving
means
that?
forcefully.
Why we are giving that -r option?
Because we are forcefully deleting that user.
That means
Permissions.
if I won't use this -r, what will happen?
Then some permissions they'll ask her.
No. Ragini, why we are giving their -r option?
Recursive forceful.
Naresh, why we are giving that -r option? Yesterday we have discussed it. Naresh, why we are giving their -r? Naresh, can you hear me? Hello. Naresh?
Yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. Why we are giving whenever we are deleting the user, why we are giving -r option? Why can't we delete with user del command only?
Delete group ID.
Yes. So I told you guys, whenever you are adding the user, one group will also create. But when you will use user del, then the username, it will only delete the user. It won't delete the group. Okay. So to
Okay.
delete the group, we are forcefully deleting the user -r option. Okay. So write it down. Those commands we are going to use and those configuration files we are going to see. Write it down. Written?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to discuss this first command. Let me erase. So the first command we're going to see that how can we create the group. Okay, so let me move to the root user. Okay, so let's see, guys. How can we create the group? How can we create the user add command? And for the creating a group, we're having group add command. Directly we can read group add, group add, then the group name. We can give any group name. Suppose I'm giving group one. So group one has been added. Okay. So write it down this command. How can we add the group? Okay, so now after adding this group, okay, after adding this user, the user information will store in which file? /etc/passwd, right?
Yes, sir.
So same thing, the group information will store inside /etc/group. So I'm opening that file, vi/etc/group. Inside this file, we will see, and if we will go to down, can you see here? It is written group 1 colon x colon 1005 colon. So how many parameters we have? How many parameters we have?
3,
No,
4.
Four parameters. Yes.
4.
As can you see here, I have added the Himanshu user. I told you this file /etc/group, it will store all the group information, correct? Yes, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, this Himanshu, I have added the user, but it is added inside the group itself. Yes or no? That is what Himanshu is
Yes,
now
sir.
which group? Himanshu is in which group now? Is it primary group or secondary group? My question, is it primary group or secondary group? Himanshu. Atik?
Himanshu is primary, sir.
Yes, it is primary. Why? Because I have added the Himanshu user, not I have added in Himanshu group, right?
Yes.
So whenever adding the user with that name, a group will create. That group is known as primary group. But once I will add it by the help of group add command, that group will known as secondary group, right?
So here group 1 is secondary group.
Yes, that means group 1 is secondary group.
Yes.
Yes. Naresh, got it? Ragini?
Can you explain it again, Himanshu?
Yes. So Himanshu, I have added the user, right?
Yes.
I have not added the group. So what I have told in secondary group, those groups are added by group add command, right?
Yes.
Yes. But Himanshu now I have not added the Himanshu group. I have not used any command with him, group add Himanshu, right? I have added the Himanshu user,
Yes.
right? Now that when I've opened my /etc/group file where all the group information will store, I can see here that Himanshu group is also added. Why? Because this is a primary group. When I've added the user, automatically this Himanshu group has been added. Correct. So this
Yes.
Himanshu is known as primary group and this group one is known as secondary group. Why? Because I have added the group I have added this group one by group add command. Correct. So this is known as secondary group. Okay. So write it down all these parameters. We will discuss one by one.
Sir, how do we know which is the primary and
No,
which
we
is the
can't.
secondary in this?
We can't know here. We can't able to know here. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So how many parameters we have here?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. The first one is what?
Group 1.
The first one is what? The
Group one.
Group name. The second one, the mask. The first one is group one, group name. The second one is what?
Group mode means password.
No, second one. This X is also one
Password.
parameter. Yes, password, mask password. So whatever the password we will give to this group one, it will store inside this X.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Actually, the first parameter is what? Group one. That means this is my group name, correct? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And the second is what? It will store the password. It will store the password. The second parameter. Then third parameter.
Group ID.
Group ID.
Exactly, group ID. And the fourth parameter.
Future purpose.
What? No. And the fourth parameter is what, guys? So whatever the users you will add to the group, it will store here.
Sorry,
Okay.
sir. What?
Whatever the users you will add inside this group, it will store here. It will show you here. Okay. It will show you here. We will see how can we add the users inside the group. Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sir, could you repeat it again? I didn't listen that. I had a
Which one?
connection issue.
Which one? The last one?
No, I wasn't listening from a minute, I guess. I had an issue with the connection.
This. Okay, let me discuss it again, guys. Naresh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. So the first one is what? The first parameter, group one, it is group name. The second one is what? If I'm giving the password to the group, it will store here inside the second parameter. The third parameter is GID. I told you for the user, as it is user ID, for the group, it is also one group ID. It is the identification number of group.
So second one?
Second one is mask password. That means whatever the password it will give to the group, it will store here. Okay. Then the next one is group ID, the identification number of one group.
Okay.
And the last one is it will store all the users, like whatever the users you are going to store inside, we are going to add in group. Likewise, guys, you are having WhatsApp, you are having a group. Inside a group, you are having some participants, right? Some users will be there, correct? So here also we are having one group. Inside the group, I am having some users. So that user name it will show you here. Got it or not?
Okay.
Yes. So the first parameter we are going to change. What is the command we are going to change? What is the command we will use to change the parameters of /etc/group? That is the command of group mode. Okay. Group mode is a command we can change the parameters of /etc/group. Okay. Group mode, write it down. Group mode is a command we can change the parameters of /etc/group file.
Done, sir.
Okay, so if I want to check all the options, go through this hyphen, right? If
Yes.
I'm going through that, I can see how can I change the group name. -n option we have. -n, new name. Change the name of new group, right?
Yes.
Yes. How can I change the group? Then what is the command? What should be the command?
Group mode -n.
Group mode -n. Yes.
Group name, group one.
No. The first you have to give the new name. Group
Okay,
2.
okay.
Then group 1.
Group
Suppose
one.
I want to change to group 2. So it will change to group 2. Are you getting all of you guys?
Yes, sir.
Naresh, Ragini, Sukan. Are you getting
Yes.
or not? Naresh? Naresh, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how we can change the group name. Let's check. If I'm putting, and I will open that file. Ragini, have you got it or not?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hello. Yeah. So this command, have you understood? Group mode command.
Yes.
So if I want to change the group name, so we have to give group mode -n option to change to new name. Then second thing is what we have to give the new name and old name. Okay. Now if I will check inside /etc/group, and I can see that if I will go down, I can see the group 1 it is changed to group 2.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Fine. The next is
How
what?
can we add the users in that?
Wait.
Wait.
So next to that, how can we change the group ID? How can I change the group ID? -G option, right?
Yes.
Guys, have you remembered? I have told you in user. Suppose I want to change the group ID for an user, I should have to give the
Yeah.
valid group ID. That
Yes.
group ID should exist, right?
Already exist. Yes.
Yes, but here we are newly creating a group ID, right? Yes, we are
Okay.
creating the group so that we can give any group ID to the group. Getting it or not?
Okay. Okay.
So I can give any number. Suppose I want to change to group mode. Suppose I want to change to 1999. Then group name is now group 1, group 2, right? So the hyphen
Yes.
G option I left. Hyphen G. Hyphen G. Then 1999. Then group 2. Yes, I can change. Because I'm giving the group ID to the group, not to the user.
Okay.
Yes. So when we are giving to the user, the which group ID it should exist, you have to give to the user. But in case of group, you can give any group name. Sorry, you can give any group ID. Okay.
Yes.
Now just you will check in. You will see /etc/group, and I'm coming to the end. Yes. Now it got changed to 1999. Okay.
Yes.
Write it down the command. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will discuss. I won't discuss now how to add the users. We will discuss when we will give the password to the group. Okay. So now discuss. We will discuss. So last class, just leave it like how to add the users inside the group. Okay. So let's check how to give the password to the group. Okay. How to give the password to the group,
So your voice
guys?
is breaking.
There is a command called gpassword. Write it down. Just I can understand. Is it fine now?
Yes.
So if I'm putting G password, PSSWD, then the group name, group 2, enter. It will ask for the new password. I am putting the password as Red Hat, and it is asking for the retype the new password, Red Hat. So G password is a command we can give the password to the group. Password we can give to the user, G password we can give to the group. Actually,
Sir, why is it asking change the password? If there's already a password, then it will ask change password, no sir.
But it is asking changing the password for the group. Okay, actually I have not given the password to the group. Okay, whenever if you're first time if you are adding the password to the user also, it is asking, it will show you like that.
Okay.
So guys, this G password, it won't work in your RHCSA. It won't work anywhere. Actually, G password you are not going to use anywhere also. Why? Because if you will tell me, suppose in my group in group 2, I'm having some user called user 1, user 2, user 3, user 4. Getting it? In my
Yes.
group 1, I will tell you how can